Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
A suspect in the murder of Charlie Kirk, a conservative activist, is currently in prison. Tyler Robinson, 22, could potentially be executed if found guilty of the assassination. The suspect was captured during a historic moment. I examine all that is known about Robinson, his capture, and his motivations. Greetings from ViralA-Listers. Tyler Robinson, 22, is the man who cold-bloodedly killed Charlie Kirk. That's what the FBI and the governor of Utah say. According to the governor of Utah, Robinson was arrested about 10 p.m. Mountain Time. In Utah, that is midnight Eastern Time. 2 individuals were arrested, interrogated, and released in the hours following the shooting before Robinson was taken into custody. Aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily damage, and obstruction of justice in a capital or first-degree felony conduct are the 3 state allegations against Robinson. The details that the governor discussed at a press conference are included in an affidavit. We'll talk more about that shortly. A 33-hour manhunt concluded with Robinson's capture. On Fox News Friday morning, President Trump declared that the suspect was in custody, claiming that he had been handed in by a close friend. As we now know, Tyler Robinson's family played a key role in persuading him to come forward. According to President Trump, a minister also participated in the discussions with the family.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University.
After looking over more UVU surveillance footage, investigators were able to identify Robinson as arriving on campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at around 8:29 a.m. On September 10th, he was seen wearing a black hat with a white logo, light-colored shorts, a plain maroon t-shirt, and light-colored shoes. According to law authorities, the individual in these surveillance photos is Tyler Robinson, who is dressed in jeans, Converse tennis shoes, and a black Land of the Free Home of the Brave t-shirt. He had a black backpack with him. Following accusations that Robinson had shot Charlie Kirk, authorities on Thursday night made public footage of Robinson leaping from the roof of a Utah Valley University building. He wasn't a student there, though. In fact, in 2021, Robinson was a student at Utah State University in Logan, Utah. He studied pre-engineering there during the autumn semester, according to a spokesman, but he didn't come back to school in early 2022. According to a video his mother uploaded, he was awarded a scholarship. Well done. You have been chosen to receive Utah State University's Resident Presidential Scholarship. This scholarship has a value of about $32,000. This grant is offered for 8 semesters or 4 years. In reality, Robinson was enrolled in a technical college's electrical apprenticeship program at the time. According to Governor Cox, Robinson drove a gray Dodge Challenger, wore a black cap with a white logo, light-colored shorts, a simple maroon t-shirt, and light-colored shoes when he arrived on UVU's campus at 8:29 a.m. on September 10th. In fact, Thursday night was a very important time in the hunt for the gunman. This is Spencer Cox, the governor of Utah. Robinson was seen wearing clothes that matched those surveillance photos when investigators saw him in person in Washington County early on September 12th. According to a Robinson family member examined by investigators, Robinson has been increasingly political in recent years. The relative brought up a recent instance where Robinson attended supper before September 10th. Additionally, Robinson revealed Charlie Kirk's arrival to UVU during that talk with another family member. They discussed his opinions and the reasons they didn't like him. The family member added that Kirk was a hate-monger and propagandist. The relative also attested to Robinson's ownership of a gray Dodge Challenger. A man was identified by investigators as Robinson's roommate. That roommate was interviewed by investigators, who also permitted them to take pictures of the screen when Robinson's roommate displayed each message. These images included a variety of messages, including exchanges between Robinson's roommate's device and Tyler, the phone contact with the emoji emblem. These messages included statements from Tyler, the contact, about the necessity of retrieving a rifle from a drop point, leaving it in a bush, about visually monitoring the area where a rifle was left, and about leaving the rifle wrapped in a towel. In addition, the comments reference engraving bullets and the uniqueness of a weapon and sight. Now, the rifle was found in a wooded location close to the university. The governor also described the engravings on the shell casings and bullets. Thus, the region where the suspect crossed over north of Campus Drive Road consists of a tree-lined, grassy area on the UVU campus's edge. A bolt-action rifle wrapped in a black cloth was found by investigators. A Mauser Model 9836 caliber 306 caliber bolt-action rifle was identified as the weapon. A scope was installed on top of the gun. The text on a second unfired casing was, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow Chow." Furthermore, a third unfired casing said, "If you read this, you are gay." The Utah County Jail is currently holding 22-year-old Tyler Robinson without bail. Additionally, we are trying to learn as much as we can about him. He attended USU in the fall of 2021, as we know. He took a leave of absence, which is why he didn't return, even though the school isn't allowed to disclose the reason for his absence due to federal regulations. We are aware that he was intelligent to some extent. On her Facebook site, his mother boasted about his good act results. Tyler received a very high score of 34 out of 36, according to the score. His mother, a social worker, posted about it on Facebook. "I'm hopeful that this brilliant youngster will attend a university in Utah and remain near his mother. His alternatives are limitless because he scored a 4.0 and aced the act." The family is a member of the Church of Latter-day Saints, according to neighbors who spoke to USA Today. Tyler Robinson has not cast a ballot in the most recent elections because he has no criminal history and his voter profile indicates that he was not active. Charlie Kirk's national tour, the American Comeback Tour, began with 10 college campuses, including Utah Valley University. Kirk debated in front of thousands of kids. The student claims to have sat beneath a tent that read, "Prove me wrong." And Charlie Kirk's actions included this. He visited colleges and engaged students in debate. Those who disagreed with him were urged to approach the microphone and speak. Remember to subscribe if you want to receive more updates like this one.